find his humor unfunny, and his music sounds bad to my ears. You've probably heard me say this a decent amount by now, whether it be on live streams, on Twitter, or whatever, but I'm starting to get really tired of just, like, the YouTube thing of chasing after trending hot topics. The most recent one being Jake Paul, the same shit. That's the most recent one where everybody, even people who don't normally cover celebrity gossip and things like that, everybody had their video about him. And don't get me wrong, this isn't me coming at anybody in particular or any community in particular, because I do the same shit sometimes. Throughout my YouTube career, I have quite a few videos chasing all the trending topics, as well as some things that didn't. And what I've been finding recently is that I felt more of an urge to share some of my older videos, and the things on the trending topics, they're no good anymore. Like, they're content that you make it, and it's good for like 24, 48 hours, and then it's done, and you never think about it again. Whereas you have videos on other topics where, like, it'll never not be relevant, and to me it's starting to feel like it's just better to make that kind of video. Maybe not better in the sense of, like, growing a fucking channel, as you can see by how, like, I think I get maybe, like, on a good day, 10 subscribers a day at this point, but, I guess there's kind of a trade-off where you want to grow your channel, so you want to do the things that, will give you those good bumps, and I have had some good bumps from going after the trending topics. The Fire Fest video did really well for me, because I happened to just, like, make a video before anybody else did. And there were a few that I did make videos about just because they were genuinely interesting to me, but I find that, as these things do pop up, you get a lot of people who follow you, and I'm not trying to shit on anybody, but, like, they'll be like, oh man, you need to do a video on this topic, and it's like, why? Why am I going to do a video on this topic when I have nothing different to say than other people who are much bigger and had way more people see it have already said? I mean, this is kind of the thing that happens with YouTube too that I've been realizing, more just as, like, a person who watches content, that there's this weird, it's almost kind of like a sick thing we all do, where you have this collection of commentators that you watch, and you know what they're gonna say on a topic before they say it, more or less, and you know it's gonna be something that you agree with. So there's really not much of a point in you actually watching it. You're not gonna learn anything, you're not gonna grow in any kind of way, but you still do it because you know they're gonna say what you want to hear, they're gonna say what you think, and you trust them, so it makes you feel good about yourself, like, oh, this smart person said the thing that I think, so that makes me a smart person too. It's like what Bill Burr said, I think it's in one of his stand-up bits, he's like, you just, something happens, you just go to amirite.com, and you hear what you want to hear. That's what YouTube kind of is right now, amirite.com. The first time I really started thinking about this was when that Asian dude got pulled off the Delta flight. I had so many people coming to me telling me I should make a video about it, and I was kind of like, what realistically am I gonna say about this? I mean, I don't think there's anyone on the fucking planet that saw that and I was like, yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. You go, Delta. Don't take no shit. Like, nobody thought that. Nobody thought that, and there were thousands of videos, and there's some good videos that I did watch. They were, like, entertaining, because, sometimes it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. But on that one, like, I didn't feel particularly enthusiastic, or, like, and there's a lot of topics like that, where I'm just kind of like, I'm being urged to say something about it, but I really don't have much to say about it, except,
No, sir, I didn't like it.
And I think some of the impetus behind me making this video is actually, even though I've been feeling this way for a long time now, I mean, how long ago was that fucking Delta thing? Like, that was kind of at the beginning of me, like, just being, like, cooked on fucking trending topics. But I've been seeing a lot more people now kind of expressing that exhaustion with it, even though, YouTube's algorithm, like, it's, as far as I know, it seems to still want that kind of stuff. I mean, I've done very well with that. I'm sure everyone who made a fucking Jake Paul video did amazingly with it. It's, everyone wants a taste of that sweet fucking algorithm juice, but it's tiring sometimes. I'd actually come across a video the other day by Bobby Burns, who, he's actually probably expressing the ideas I'm expressing in this video way better than I am right now, but, he parodied that whole thing of, like, chasing the trending topics to make a commentary video and a diss track and all that. I'll link his, down below. But, it's seeing that kind of stuff coming out makes me realize I'm not the only one feeling this exhaustion with how YouTube, there's kind of just like this push for like everyone to go after these same topics over and over again. And then there's a book I've been reading, The Perennial Seller by Ryan Holiday, where he talks about something that I've also kind of noticed with my channel, where the overall concept of the book, and I'll also link that in the description, it's that you'll get like these big bursts from like chasing after what's hot now, but then at the end, if you make something that's good and it's like, it's not of the times, it might not explode right away, but it'll keep on keeping on. Like, people still find value about it after people have moved on from whatever the hot thing is at the moment. And I've seen that with my own videos. Like, I have this one series that I do on this channel, Tales from the Internet, and I really like those videos because it's not a trending topic or anything. It's just crazy shit that I've heard about or found on the internet over the years, and it's something that gets discussed a lot in real life. Like, I show these things to people and they're like, yo, what the fuck is that? That's fucking disgusting or really interesting or whatever. But you put a video like that out, it doesn't get that much traction at first because, it's not something that people are searching for nonstop. So it's kind of disheartening at first. You put out a video like that and you think it's a great video, but then it gets like 100 views or, 200 views. But then I started to check up on those old videos and I realized, like, some of them, even though they didn't do that great at first, they still continue to rise. Like, some of the ones I saw, like, they got like 100 views the first week. Now they're in the thousands, so it's proof of Ryan Holiday's point with that book, which I haven't finished yet, so, maybe I shouldn't be commenting so much about it, but, that's the overall concept, and it seems to be holding true to some extent. And there is also now a video, let me look up his fucking name. Coffee Break. It's a video essay channel called Coffee Break, and he made a video called YouTube's Algorithm is Broke, and he's kind of talking about how the way it's set up now, it kind of funnels us all into the same shit that we're used to watching, and it kind of keeps us from discovering anything new, like the old effect of, falling down the YouTube rabbit hole, and you start off at, like, just watching, say, like, a regular commentary video on Jake Paul, and then somehow you wind up 3 a.m. in the morning looking at turtles having sex or something. Like, that was how YouTube used to be, and it's not like that anymore, and I feel like that's done a great disservice to YouTube in the sense that it's made the content so much more homogenous, because it rewards doing the same shit that everybody else is doing to some extent. It's not enough to do something different, you have to do the same shit but differently. But those are just my thoughts on the matter. Like I said, I do find Jake Paul's work to be as distasteful and shitty and boring as everybody else does, and I'm not trying to come at anybody that is currently producing an amirite.com type channel, because like I said, I'm probably going to wind up making more of those videos myself, because sometimes you really do just have the urge to just say what's on your mind, even though it's the same shit that everyone else is saying. And I'm really curious to know how you guys are feeling about this, like if you still, like, every day you wake up and you want to see, like, what the trending topic is and all the people you like, if you go immediately want to see what they said about it, or if you're also just getting kind of, worn out with this sort of content. Let me know. Anyway, until next time, everybody get fucked.